Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Today's pickup card will be on what Spirit wants to talk to you about or wants to tell you. We're going to leave it completely open for Spirit to come through and let you know what it is they would like you to know most today about your current situation or what you're dealing with, whatever it might be. All right, so now that we've cleared the space for God, Source, Energy to come in and give us clear, accurate, concise messages for today, for only the highest good of all, I will let you guys meditate on your cards and then we'll begin. Hello, pal number one. Welcome to your reading on what Spirit would like to talk to you about the most. So we're leaving it completely open to Spirit, what specific message they have for you. So I'm just going to put this to the side for now, your deck. And we're going to get some oracle cards to start. And we'll see what Spirit wants to talk to you about pile one. So God, Source, Energy. Thank you. Okay. So you have the caution card. It says, pause, carefully seek out and think through your options. Multiple colors blind your eyes. Discordant sounds deafen your ears. This may not be the right time. Don't be afraid, but be cautious. Consider both sides of the story. All right. Let me look at an alchemy card. All right, so Spirit, Source, Energy. What is pile one? Okay. Wow, this is way too many cards. It's like 6. So, Spirit, if we can get it down to a couple cards. Maybe you guys are going through a lot. There's a lot to say. It's a lot of energy. Yes, you have the void. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, dissolution. Okay. All right, let's see what your tarot cards have to say. God, Source, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so you start off with the World. So ending a cycle, completing a large cycle in your life. Yeah, maybe going through a big ending currently. Completing something. I mean, we do have the void here. The void talks about kind of like an in-between stage where we're kind of floating in an in-between state, but it is a state in which everything is possible, and that might be why you have caution. Because it's maybe you're starting with a clean slate, and Spirit is just giving you a caution of what you're kind of going to create. Make sure you know what you want to create in this next phase. Yeah, kind of getting clear. It's just saying pause and carefully seek out and think through your options. So maybe you have a lot of options, and you have the card Courage. This is the Strength card. Yeah, you have the Tower. You have Justice, yeah. You have the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Lovers. Okay. Queen of Swords at the bottom and the Two of Wands. All right. Yeah, a lot of you are getting some kind of breakthrough on something that's going to help you finish something. It's going to help. You're getting like the last piece to the puzzle here. You're finally getting the inspiration or the idea or the help or the yeah, you're getting something that's going to help you complete something. Yeah, it's like you've been very strong. This Courage card is interesting because it's the flower that's grown out of concrete. So it's grown in a very tough environment, one that most people wouldn't believe a flower could grow through. Maybe you've had to make a lot of compromises, a lot of sacrifices. Also, I mean, we have a Tower here with the Lovers. So I want to get some clarification here because I don't know if this is something that you've already gone through or that is coming into your life. And this could just be a huge change within a relationship. I'm going to get some clarification here. I'm going to use my little Marseille deck. I haven't used it in a long time. All right. So on this Tower and the Lovers, what is this about? Okay, we've got the Lovers again. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Sorry, just move this. So this is definitely, I would say, a good Tower. One that's kind of gonna wake up the energy. It's a good shift. It's like an awakening for you guys. It's maybe foundational. Maybe within your finances or within your foundation of some kind. So something's going to shake it up to awaken you to maybe a bigger purpose, something that's a little more stable. It's going to be maybe more slow moving than you're used to, but definitely good. I see you guys as very close. And I feel like this caution is just saying, like, caution throughout this big change. Like, take it easy. Be it slow. Don't rush into anything. I think that is the caution. Because it's just saying, like, take this slow to make sure all the details are right, to make sure you're not, rushing anything. Make sure everything's as you want it. We have the Lovers again. Okay. So, yeah, we have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you guys their options for you are going to open up like crazy. This Tower moment, this big change that's coming in is really going to, the choices you're going to have to make are plenty. So, and there's going to be a lot of choices, a lot of options for you guys. So the caution here is only like, it's going to almost be overwhelming, okay, in the beginning, because whatever this big change is, and maybe you're not used to having so much choice, so much options. This is saying just take your time. look at all the choices for, what they're offering, and make the best calculated decision, and don't rush into anything. They said you can take your time. Okay. It's going to feel like really feel like this. It's like going from being kind of difficult and like having to compromise all the time to not having to compromise, and like having so much choice. That it's going to be a little overwhelming. It's going to be a little bit bedazzling. And to just take your time with it. Really see what is best for you both. If this is you and someone else. Yeah, it's like there's just going to be lots of different options for you guys. And so see what is the most emotionally fulfilling, but also the most practical. That's kind of my, what I'm seeing here as far as advice. Yeah, what's like the most long-term and steady and foundational. That's kind of the best route to go in. But yeah, I feel like you're coming to the ending of something and beginning of something. So what is this completion here? What's completing? Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. And yeah, we have the Fool. So it's like finishing feeling limited, feeling like I don't know, feeling unknown, feeling like I don't know the future. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what my choices are. I don't know. It's like there's so many unknowns with the Two of Swords. It's indecision. The Eight of Swords is like self-limiting beliefs. So that's ending. It's like you're having this epiphany, and you're completing this with a breakthrough of some kind. It's going to break you out of this indecision. It's going to break you out of this feeling of being trapped or held back. These thoughts that are limiting, these thoughts that are keeping me trapped in a kind of mindset, a limiting belief or a place. And then we have the Fool, which is like, yeah, with endings come new beginnings, like we said. So there's a big new beginning here that you are on the precipice of. You're just completing this old cycle at the moment, which is going to end this kind of wishy-washy, I don't know which direction to go. I don't know, where I'm at or where to land or what's best for me, what's best for my family, what direction, what place, what person, all those kinds of feelings. With the Eight of Swords as well, it's like feeling limited, feeling trapped, feeling, like I can't do what I want. I can't be who I want, that kind of thing. And with this Tower, that's totally ending that. And the ending here with the World, and then we have a fresh new cycle to begin with the Fool. Which is pretty beautiful. What's this Six of Pentacles? Yeah, so we have the Page. Oh, and we have the 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10. Nice. So yeah, this is saying like you're coming into a time because you've been strong. You've grew through so many, so much. You've really, I feel like, been doing the work, staying so strong when it's been, maybe you've been in a really difficult position. It's been difficult to grow. It's been difficult to bloom. It's been difficult to be yourself. But you did it anyway, and your light has been shining, even though maybe you haven't been getting the energy back that you've been giving out. And then we have with the Page, this is a new start, right? And this new start that you're having with the 10 of Pentacles here and the Page, This is a promise of building something extremely foundational, um, very financially stable. You can't get higher than the 10 as far as, monetary. So this is saying like this ending and then new beginning is coming here so you can build something very, very foundational, very stable financially, and materially. Okay. So the universe just wants to tell you that. And they're just saying caution only because your options, your choices are going to open up, and they just want you to make the right move. Don't rush anything. Keep it slow and steady. Make sure you're considering all the options. Make sure you're taking your time with making a decision as far as where you go, who it's with, what's involved, where the location is, what company this is, whatever this is for you. But this ending with this new beginning is very, very prosperous for you. Okay? Very prosperous. I believe there will not have to be compromises, and I believe it's because you've been compromising so much in the past and you were still able to blossom, to grow, to be yourself throughout all of that. And you're kind of in this voidy time because you're right at the, like, you're in between an end and a beginning. So just be patient with the process. Don't try to rush it, because once it comes, it's going to come in hot. All right, it's going to come in hot. And keep keep patience about you, keep your wits about you. Don't rush anything, even though things may be moving fast. So you don't have to make a fast decision. Consider all of your options. The other name for the Lovers is the choice. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of choices to be made, a lot of decisions to be made. So really consider everything. Make the one that's going to be the most sense for you practically and foundationally, where you can grow the most and for the longest, and also one that's going to make you that makes you feel emotionally at home, and just good overall. But yeah, you're starting something. It's like, you're starting something small, but it's going to grow into something very, very huge, very financially and just materially stable, healthy, sustainable, comfortable. Somewhere where you can kind of share that with friends and family. You can, you don't have to worry anymore. You don't really have to compromise on anything anymore. It's like your own thing. The world's just going to start opening up a lot more for you. You're breaking out of this old cycle. You're breaking out of this old way of being, and this new way, this new direction, this new beginning is coming very, very, very fast. Okay. And you're building something super, super solid for yourself and your partner, or your, a close relationship to you. Yeah, it's like you're having a new awakening, and that means, leaving this old situation behind. Your foundation is changing. And yeah, it's like you got to make some choices coming up. You got to make some serious moves. So take it easy with it. Consider everything. Make the ones that are going to benefit you both long term. In the long run, yeah, just don't rush and take it easy. Make sure that you can grow as much as possible in whatever choice you make. I feel like you might be getting a lot of offers. A lot of offers may be thrown your way. Or just when you go looking, you're like, oh, there's so much available to you. Right? So go with the one that feels right. Yeah. It's like you're having like, it's crazy because with the Tower, the world, justice, judgment, the lovers. This is major, major foundational changes. This is a great awakening, a great ending. A big, huge portion of your life is ending, and a huge new beginning is here. You're awakening to a new level of existence. Something that's much more balanced, much more full, much more suited to you because you had strength when you didn't know if this would come at all. It's like you kept working, you were giving, you were being generous, you were giving your energy, and now you have choices instead of having to compromise. It's like you have plenty of choices to make now, which comes with its own struggles. But yeah, this is just saying like you're starting something very, very. It's going to turn into something very big. So slow it down. Consider everything, make the best decision for you. Don't rush. That's the advice here. All right. So, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So stability with death, transformation within your stability, within your material world. So within your money, there's big transformation happening. And again, Six of Pentacles again. So an more equal give and take. The energy that you've been putting into a situation is finally going to start giving back to you. Better energy exchange. The Ace of Swords. So this is like victory, new insights, new beginnings, new ideas, awakenings. Queen of Cups, just more emotionally stable, more emotionally happy and fulfilled. And then we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's like more strategic in your moves, just having better, I would say, emotional foundations. And no longer having to fight your way through everything. And it doesn't feel like, every day's a battle kind of thing. Okay, so those are your messages, pile one. Thank you so, so much for coming to your reading today. I hope you enjoyed these messages from Spirit. And if you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And please leave me a comment. I'd love to know, what's been going on. What's this new beginning? Are you heading somewhere new? Are you, going for a new job? Is that what you're hoping for? Maybe a new relationship for some of you. But yeah, definitely new beginnings, new, very exciting, foundational beginnings. I feel like for a lot of you, it's some kind of monetary stability and changes. But yeah, it's different for all of you, but it's definitely included in a relationship, that's for sure. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. All my love. Peace. Hello, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading of what Spirit wants to talk to you about, what they want to express to you. We're just going to leave it open today for Spirit to come through about whatever it is they need to tell you most. So we're going to get started with a couple oracle cards. So for pile 2, Spirit, what would you like to share with them about maybe a current situation, what they need to know? What would you like to share with pile 2, Spirit? God, source, energy, pile 2. Okay, that is way too many. So if we could just get 1 or 2 cards, please. Thank you. Okay, so you have coagulation. And you have wise salt. Okay, love that card. Pile number 2, spirit, source, energy. Okay, thank you so much. So you have relationship harmony. A loyal and harmonious relationship or partnership is being manifested. The bond between friends, lovers, and partners will grow and blossom. Nurture the relationships with no judgment and no expectations. Okay, beautiful. Oops. Okay, so for pile number 2, spirit, please let them know what they need to know most. Give them some, maybe this isn't the greatest way to do this. All right. What would you like to tell pile 2, spirit? What would you like to tell pile 2 about their current situation, about what's going on? Okay, so first card out, we have 4 of Cups. Would you like to tell them, spirit? 10 of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Hierophant. Two of Swords. Thank you. Okay. And we have the Ace of Swords. New beginnings, new insights. We got 2 extra cards here, and they're pretty good ones. So you got the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the World. Okay, big energy. So I'm just going to move these guys out of the way so you have room for your cards here. So these ones are going to stay together. Interesting. So you're also going through a big ending here. A long cycle for you that's been maybe painful. It's been stagnant in some ways. It's been disappointing. That's ending. Maybe a lot of conflict around you. Feelings of, being unsure. Maybe in a relationship. Yeah, for a lot of you, this does not have to be a romantic relationship. This could be any kind of close relationship in your life. But to me, these 2 people, it almost seems like they're fighting over you in some way. Or it's just a lot of conflict, maybe indecision on people. But that is ending here. And kind of the disappointments or the, it's like seeing a higher purpose, seeing why things have been stagnant, and why these things or this thing had to end. This like almost battle, or it almost feels like a stalemate to me. Almost feels like a stalemate. And it's like, it was like that because it was just not working. It wasn't working. It had to end. And I don't know if you've already gone through this ending or you're currently going through it still. But this is just saying, like, there is a higher purpose for everything that happened. And, even though maybe the universe, maybe you were given a relationship or the relationships around you that you thought were going to be worked out and they weren't. But there was a higher purpose for this because you gained a lot of wisdom, and maybe you didn't even realize how much wisdom you gained. Wise Salt talks about, having to go through difficulties, but we go through them to gain. We go through them to gain wisdom. And I see you've done that definitely here through these experiences. It's like you've gained priceless wisdoms. You've gained things that have not even any monetary value, even though you have a lot of monetary abundance coming in for you. It's like this one cycle is completely ending, dead, done, over with. It was painful. It was difficult. It felt, yeah, I felt like I don't know what to do here. I can't move. I feel stuck. I feel trapped. Um, and that was for a reason. You were literally building up a lot of wisdom so that you could, for I believe, this new beginning, because it looks to me like you're getting this, and I see a lot of like you not seeing this, or you haven't been seeing it. You haven't been seeing the reasons why you had to go through everything, and I feel that will become clear very soon. Because it's because of this new beginning that's happening that you had to go through everything, and that you couldn't really see it before. But you still learned everything you needed to learn, and you still gained every skill and ability that you needed to in order to have this. Yeah, it's like you were really gaining, and maybe yeah, I just feel like you're like very gained a lot of spiritual wisdom. You gained a lot of like charitable qualities. It's like your heart grew, even though it was like disappointment after disappointment. It's like you kind of turned maybe to spirituality more to kind of compensate for the disappointing relationships or disappointing situations in your life. But I mean, you definitely have, it says relationship harmony. So that is 100% coming in for you. This painful ending is done. And what instead is replacing it? Instead of a 10 of swords, it's a 10 of pentacles. It's foundational. It's like, it's having the family, but also creating a very solid foundation together to like pass down to your children. Whether you want to have a family or not, that's your choice, of course. But this is just saying you are going to be blessed with a new beginning, or an idea, or a communication coming into you, a messenger that's going to start you on this new beginning, on this new adventure that's going to put you quite literally on top of the world. Okay, so whether this is, you could be traveling, doesn't have to be. The world can sometimes talk about that. But the world is basically, this is a successful completion. This is the end of the tarot. And then you have it paired with the 10 of Pentacles, with like the highest monetary value you can get in tarot. So this is like extreme success. This is, building a legacy, feeling completely balanced within yourself, completely taken care of by yourself, but also by the universe. Not, having anything, needing anything from anyone or anything. Feeling so balanced, so whole, so complete. And just not having to worry about anything. It's like we've built this super, super solid foundation for ourselves. We don't have to worry about money anymore. We don't have to worry about these things. We can kind of just enjoy our lives. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. And your relationships are going to be completely different. Completely different. I feel like, yeah, it's like you've been collecting these experiences that you're going to use to build something super amazing. Something that you're going to gain a lot of success from. And it's like you didn't know, you're like, why am I going through this? Like, why so much? Why every time? And it's just because you were collecting experiences that were creating this wisdom within you that maybe you're going to, like, maybe, who knows, you write a book, maybe you turn it into some kind of lesson, some kind of teaching, some kind of You know, something that you can give to other people, some kind of wisdom that you can give or sell or teach or something along those lines. But yeah, that's why you had to go through all of this stuff and all of this disappointment, all of this sadness, or just, you know, confusion. But yeah, you're gonna be able to turn this into something very, very successful, very, very highly monetized for yourself. It's gonna make you very independently wealthy, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And for some of you, this is like just meeting that right person, you know, and you guys can build and grow together. Um, and you build something that's very long lasting, very foundational and solid after so many disappointments. Someone who's more, you know, maybe traditional, more balanced, definitely better energy exchange. They're more charitable, they're more giving, they're more generous. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's just get any extra additional messages for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginning. This could be a new job opportunity, a new, like, definitely something physical. So this could be, I mean, it landed right on the Hierophant. So this could be your person coming in, this relationship that's going to be more harmonious. They could be a Taurus, they don't have to be. But they're definitely more in touch with their spirituality, with themselves. They're definitely a wiser person. It's like it's going to start new. And I feel like you guys can build together. And maybe this is not, you know, it doesn't have to be a relationship. Maybe this is a business partner or a friend. But it's like something that you both can grow upon. There's a lot of potential here. And then we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords talks about like just relaxing, kind of resting. I feel like you don't have to do much at this point. Just be in this energy, allow it. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like the offer's coming into you. So you don't have to even do much, but this person is coming to you. So they're going to offer their cup to you. They're going to ask you out, or they're going to express their interest in, you know, hiring you or partnering up with you, or, you know, going out or whatever it might be. But you don't really have to do anything. I feel like they're really coming towards you here. And yeah, they're coming with an idea or a plan, or a beginning of some kind that's going to lead to a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity, a lot of success, foundational comfortability. Yeah, victory for sure. So, yeah, this person's a lot more emotionally sound and mature than maybe what you've had in the past. But yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. It's pretty awesome. I mean, this relationship, whoever they may be, if it's business or personal, you guys are building something very, very great together, very huge. It's going to be huge, foundational for you. Allow this ending to end and just go through it. Be patient with the process. This person is coming in to offer you something, whether that be a job or love, an opportunity of some kind. So, yeah, just be open and receptive to new people. And yeah, and then it's going to just start building from there. So, enjoy this process. Yeah, And thanks for coming. If this did resonate with you, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And please leave a comment with, what this is, if this person has come in. And when they do come in, leave a comment and let me know if they did, what they're offering, that kind of thing. Okay. But yeah, enjoy this new beginning. It's leading you to something so amazing that it's going to blow your mind. Yeah. Thanks for being with me here today, and I hope to see you on the next one. All my love. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Pile 3. Thank you for coming to what Spirit wants to tell you about, give you information about at this moment. Yeah, we're going to kind of just leave it open and see what Spirit wants to say, what kind of info they want to give you. So let's see what pile number 3 needs to hear from you, Spirit. What do they need to know about their current situation? Okay, nice. Got the Sun card. So it says, you are on fire with success through the radiant energy of the sun. Dreams are coming true, targets are being reached, and innocence is being rewarded. Your children or your creations are soaring into a bright future with uplifting fortunes beckoning. Amazing. Can't get better than the sun. So super happy, super prosperous time coming in for you. Maybe you're already experiencing it. Some of you. But let's see what the alchemy deck has to say. So what else do they need to know? All right, let's get 2 of these. You have Jupiter. I mean, yeah. And silver. Cool. So Jupiter is the planet of abundance, of expansion, of growth. Good luck. So yeah, a lot of that coming in. And I mean, silver is a very, it's a very high valued metal. So it's very useful and valuable. So yeah, let's leave these here for now. Put that here. Okay, spirit, source energy. What does pile number 3 need to know about their current situation? What do they need to know most in this moment? Okay, so you have the 7 of Pentacles. And you have the King of Wands. And this is the in-between tarot. So these are the in-between cards. So 7 going to the 8 and the King starting off at the page. So it's like kind of handing down the torch, that kind of thing. And we have the Ace of Cups going into the 2. Interesting. A lot of you might have children. There's a lot of children mentioned here. We have it mentioned in the sun, and we have the kid there, and then we have the little girl here and here. Yeah, and then we also have, so not only the Ace of Cups going to the 2 of Cups, we have the 2 going into the 3, and the 2 has another child in it. Okay. And look at that. The 3 also has one. So we got the Ace, the 2, the 3. So that is a ton of emotional fulfillment. I would say definitely sun energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Wands going to the 10. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Six of Coins, Four of Wands, Four of Swords. All right. So definitely a lot of stability coming in. Let me take a look here. Definitely expansion. A lot of you could be expanding your family in some way, expanding a business perhaps, interning someone or teaching someone about the ropes. Maybe you're going into teaching. Yeah, it's definitely got this like super super emotionally fulfilling aspect to it and energy. So a happy family, definitely divine love, partnership, celebration, just feeling super grateful. And we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Seven with the King. So this is like mastering like something you're really passionate about, like having mastered it, and it's like almost maybe, and she's pregnant here too. So it's like becoming really kind of stable, very secure, building something that's very foundational and materially, financially stable. And then so it's like, okay, so we're ready. Oh, this reminds me of a baby here too. Because this and this deck, the Ace of Wands, she's holding a ball of energy like this. The Ace of Wands can talk about a pregnancy, or a new creation. If this is not a pregnancy, literally creating a family here, which for a lot of you I feel like it is, which is going to make you super happy, super fulfilled. And congratulations if that is you. And if not, this is like birthing a new creation into being with someone else, someone that you really care about, whether that's a partner in life or whether that's a business partner or friendship. But this is you guys like maybe signing a contract, an acceptance, a some kind of agreement that we're going into business together. And it's like one of us has the skills that the other needs to like have a really successful and also stable, solid project or business to be created here. It's going to create a lot of emotionally fulfilling opportunities for us, and also monetary. It's like it's going to be very organized, very directed well. Yeah, with the silver here, very, very abundant, a lot of expansion, a lot of growth here. Just feeling grateful, feeling happy that we did it, like we took the chance and we did it. Maybe it's taken a lot of work, a lot of preparation, a lot of patience, a lot of trial and error to get to this point. And from the 7 to the 8, the 8 is mastery. So coming into and with the King of Wands as well, it's like coming into a definitely a masterful, if that's a word, masterful period where it's like you can pass down, or you can teach others, or you can kind of now pass some kind of information along, or share your knowledge with others, and kind of create something very special, very worthwhile, very, yeah, just gonna make yourself and others very, very happy. Something very precious to you. It's like your baby, right? It's gonna fill your cup every day. It's gonna make you feel grateful. It's gonna make you feel rich, not just like monetarily rich, but rich, filled within your heart, within your soul. I'm grateful every day for this. I'm so happy that we got to do this, that, you know, we're making a difference here in many, maybe many people's lives. Some of you could be adopting. I see that here. But yeah, it's just like there's some kind of birth about to happen. There's some creation here that wants to be born or wants to be brought into your world, that is going to make you extremely fulfilled, extremely light, happy, emotionally ecstatic. And that has tons of potential for growth, for expansion, for abundance. Yeah, it's like just so sweet and really beautiful with the ace 2 3. I mean, it's so emotionally good. And it's like, yeah, it's like taking our time, making sure everything's right with the 7 and the Knight of Pentacles. These two energies really are similar to me because it's very patient, it's very slow and steady, just to make sure the foundations are right, that they are solid, secure, so that what we're building upon doesn't falter. Yeah, so that we know that what we're bringing in can have some stable foundations to grow upon and grow with, and we won't have to worry. You know, we've kind of done our due diligence. We've planted the seeds that we needed to. We're laying the bricks, so to say. We're plowing the fields properly. We're making sure we have all of the right fertilizers of the right nutrients for our soil, so that these seedlings can grow into tall, strong trees that produce fruit. Yeah, and we see the tree here as well. So yeah, whether this be an actual child or an idea, a business, a creation of some kind, I mean, the metaphor is the same. But yeah, it's like, it just feels like so loving and nurturing and precious. It's like a heart-based creation here for sure. It's going to make you very, very happy, very fulfilled. So that's beautiful. So let's see if Spirit has any last advice for you guys. Oh, and look at that. That's so funny. Remember how I said how this Knight of Wands reminded me of the Ace of Wands, because it was that same glowing energy ball, which is like, the Ace of Wands can talk about a creation, right? Because it's that first spark of creation. It's like the spark of life. And we have the Ace of Wands here. So definitely a birth of something very, very, very passionate. Something that you really are passionate about. So, of course, could be a child, but it could also be a business, a creative project, something heart-based, heart-centered. And we have the 8 of Wands coming in quick, coming in hot. All right. This could talk about the internet. So a lot of you could be, creating something on the internet. Interesting. So we have the Hanged Man, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles twice. So yeah, this could be a creation over online. A lot of you could be creating an online business of some kind. If not, this is just saying like this creation is coming in real, real quick. It's going to happen very quickly. But this is saying, don't rush anything. Make sure the foundations are laid properly, that you are, thinking about all the fine details. Yeah, it's like take a look at everything. And I feel like you've gained a lot of different perspectives recently on this thing that you want to create. And so it's like you're taking your time. You're making sure everything's right, everything's set. Yeah, the plans are laid out, the foundations are being laid. Yeah, making sure that it's like we're not going to miss anything. We're very prepared. We're looking at this from all angles. Yeah, justice is coming in with balance. This is justified. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Stability, growing something that's going to last a long time, something very solid. We have, the High Priestess with listening to your intuition, listening to what your gut is telling you, making the moves according to, what you know is best, what you feel is the best decisions. But not rushing, not letting this kind of speed of how this is coming in, of how quickly it comes in, to kind of rush your decision making. It's like you see something for the truth of it. You see something deeper here. You see through something. You have a unique perspective on something here. So, take inspired action, but make sure that it's very thought out, thought through. Have patience and yeah, just don't rush it. But yeah, it's like, if this hasn't worked before, it's like justice is coming in to make sure that this creation comes into being, and is going to be very successful. It's going to create a lot of abundance, a lot of stability, a lot of foundational happiness and wealth for you. Yeah, it's coming in very, very quickly, whether that be an opportunity or just like a spark of something, or like finally getting some monetary feedback. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. So congratulations on this. This is incredible. Yeah, so much expansion and growth with Jupiter and the Sun. I mean, that's incredibly happy, such fulfilling energy with this creation. You're going to be very, very happy, very grateful, and yeah, very successful. So congratulations with that. And if you did enjoy this reading, if this resonated with you, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another reading. And please comment with what this is, if you've already started this, if you're already seeing, the growth in this, or the feedback in this, what it is that you're creating. I would love to know. It's going to give back to you a lot. So that's beautiful. And I wish you nothing but the absolute best along your journey. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys on the next one. With all my love. Peace.